tell you what, the other night I went for a bike ride, and this happened. Flat, no air. So, tonight I'm going to show you how to fix a flat tire on my bike. It's a Magna Great Divide 21 speed mountain bike. Very nice bike. Got it for a good deal, I think. So, tools I'm going to need: 3/8 ratchet with a 15mm socket, a screwdriver, and of course the inner tube. Now you notice that the only thing I'm missing is an air pump or a compressor. Well, that's because I don't have one in the house. The only one I do have is a small unit that plugs into the cigarette lighter of the car. So I work with what I can here. So bear with me. So the first step I'm going to do is to flip the bike over, since I'm doing this in my living room. Alright, there we go. That. Next step, remove the two nuts holding the wheel on. Sure the ratchet's going the right way. Well, you don't have to remove them, it's just enough to get the wheel off. That's all you got to do. Nice and loose. Maybe you do have to take them off because of that washer. Yeah, I think you do. Oh well. No biggie. Now I don't have to worry about the brakes being in the way because all the air's out of it. Lift. Yeah, I do got to worry about the brakes. They're kind of in the way. But it is out. Next step, of course, take off the valve cap, or else you're stuck. What I'm doing now is I'm using two screwdrivers to get the wheel off, or the tire off, since one screwdriver by itself just wouldn't work. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, I got the tire off. I'm going to pull the old tube out, which seems to still have a little bit of air in it. I think I found the things right there. With my fat butt riding on this thing, it's a little bit easier to get it flat. Yeah, I had to walk it the rest of the way home. That was nice. Here's my new inner tube, slime tube. I like these. These work pretty well. It says they prevent flats, but as you can see, I got a flat. They're still buying. They're about $7.50 at Walmart. So, pretty good deal. Works pretty well. Works better than a regular inner tube because it's got slime inside of it. Get it out of the box. And there we have it. What I'm going to do now is take it out to my car, put a little bit of air in it, so I can work with it better, is reinstalling it on the tire. Here's my little air compressor. 12 volts plugs into the cigarette lighter. That's all I've got. I put just a little bit of air in the inner tube, not much, so you can work with it. Alright, that ought to do it. The inner tube back inside the tire, and getting this slowly. do, you know. Alright, now that you got that step done, the next step is to install the tire and inner tube back on the rim. Of course, the first thing I like to do is line up the valve stem with the proper hole on the rim. That usually makes installation very easy. There it is, right there. Okay. Now at this point, what I like to do is reinstall the valve cap. That keeps the valve stem from slipping back through into the tire and makes installation a lot easier. Gently work the tire back onto the rim, like so. Use your tools if you have to. Now the next step is reinstall the assembly back on the bike. Very easy. Just 2 nuts and it's on. Reinstall the nuts. Don't forget the washers, of course. That's what holds the axle inside the wheel. Pretty much what holds the wheel from falling off while you're riding. Don't want that. Now the whole thing's turning. And there we go. Now last step, flip the bike back over, take it back out, put air in the tire until it is at the proper pressure. Which means I have to take the bike outside and go back to the car, but that's okay. No biggie. Well, now that all that's done, the only thing left to do is clean up the mess. Of course, after all that hard work, you're going to need a drink. Hey, it's one beer job, and I got my beer. So thanks for watching. See you next time.